life? What do you do to make the most of your work life so that your life is not wasted? What do you do? Number one, ensure that you do what you are wired to do with your life. What you are wired to do with your life. Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, God speaking to Jeremiah said, before I formed you, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Don't struggle to be a pastor if you are not called to pastor. And don't let people call you. Because there are people that God called and there are people that people called. So all your mates are pastors now. You went to Bible school together. Ensure that you do what you are wired to do with your life. Even in the business realm, there is a business that may be your own. Meanwhile, you are pouring your energy in the wrong business because your friend is succeeding there. Maybe you are not called into politics. I met a man who was fully accomplished, had his money, had everything before he stepped into politics. And he spoke to me and he said, I wish I never stepped in there. I wished I never stepped in there. You know, there are people that when they arrive in a nation, they receive them like presidents, and they are not presidents. They are stars in their field. Unfortunately, in our nation here, everybody thinks until you enter politics, you are not anything. Ensure that you do what you are wired to do with your life. Number two, ensure. Now, I said this, and you may write it down. Wrong engagement and assignment is signature for frustration in life. Wrong engagement and assignment. When you are wrongly engaged in the wrong assignment, you have signed for frustration. Ensure that you do what you are wired to do with your life. Number two, ensure that you do what you love and you love what you do. Do what you love. Love what you do. You are going to work and you are not happy. Something is wrong. Do what you love. Love what you do. In Genesis chapter 40 verse 6 to 8, obviously Joseph was enjoying his life as he interpreted the dreams. In 2 Chronicles chapter 26 verse 10, concerning King Uzziah, the Bible said he loved husbandry. He loved husbandry. Do what you love and love what you do. Number three, ensure that you walk with singleness of focus and purpose per time. Singleness of focus and purpose per time. In Proverbs chapter 4 verse 25 to 27, let your eyelids look right on and let your eyes look right on and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet and let all your ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove your foot from evil. Walk with singleness of focus and purpose per time. This is what I mean. Don't be walking in this place and all your attention is focused on another work you are looking for, to the point where your input here is suffering. You are so distracted and you are saying, oh, I'm just managing here. I'm not really, I know this is not where I'm meant to be. I'm just managing here. You are doing disfavor to that assignment, to yourself, and Jehovah is watching. The law is, anywhere you are, be there for as long as you are there. Do you understand what I mean? Anywhere you are, be there. Don't be here, there and here and there and here. Be there for as long as you are there. Give everything you got into what you are doing per time. It's possible to be looking for another job. Yes, it's possible. But don't let that destroy your focus, destroy your attention, and destroy your input in the job that is paying your current salary. Sila. May not hear this kind of thing in church or in churches plenty, but this is raw gospel. Number 4, ensure that you give your task all you've got. All you've got. Energy, ability, wisdom. Give your task all you can. Energy, ability, wisdom. Acts of the Apostle chapter 20 verse 20, Paul the Apostle said, I have kept back nothing. I have kept back nothing that was profitable unto you, but have showed you and have taught you publicly and from house to house. I have kept back nothing. Keep nothing back. Don't hold your energy back. Don't hold your abilities back. Don't hold your wisdom back. Give it all it takes until it gives you all it contains. Number 5, ensure that you give your task the very best. This is insisting on excellence. The very best. The very best. I'm talking to somebody directly right now. Let everything associated with you carry the signature of excellence. Everything. Let it carry the signature of excellence. Somebody brought me a painting on Sunday. When I passed, I didn't recognize the painting until I looked closely. He painted my family and so on. And then I recognized my wife's face. And I recognized Paul Daniel's face. I said, okay, I can recognize this and this. Every other person looked a bit like themselves. I was the only one that was totally unrecognizable. And I told the young man, he said, I came all the way from the east. I brought a painting. I said, this does not look like me. Now, normally I would respect them small. And I was okay, collect the pen. But that one, I was very brutal. It doesn't look like, no, in your eyes, does this look like me? In your own eyes, no, not another person yet. What I do. What I do. What I do. What did I do? Hallelujah. Let it carry your signature of excellence. The way human beings behave. You see, on Sunday I was driving back here to the office of some people. I saw cans of Coke on the ground, and people were around it. It didn't bother anybody to pick it. You see, I had to stop the car. Was almost coming out of the car to pick the can of Coke in the compound here. And then the people driving with me rushed to pick them up. This mediocrity, they carry it into everything. This dragginess of feet and careless attitude about everything is carried into work. The way I do my things can be very strange at times. I was drinking the little 500 mils of the bottled water and table water, and I have not finished it. And the person coming to pack the plate, what is left inside this is like this, left. And he came to carry it. I said, where is the water I was drinking? You see, I thought you had finished it. I said, no, there is still something left in it. I said, I have to finish it so I can account for the bottle. It's the same principle with drinking full cup. I said, well, I don't know. I think it's the matter of the brain. You gave me that plate of rice. If I'm eating the rice from this side, by the time I'm through here, you won't find one grain on this side. The rest is here. It's almost cut like surgery. One day my wife came and snapped the balance of the food. He said, you people come and see your father. See how he ate this rice. The balance is on this side. On this side is a straight line and no grain is left. The other people, they may eat their own, like where chicken. You know the way chickens scatter ground. Am I communicating at all? I'm praying that God will give us that consciousness that things should be done well. You don't rush out of what you haven't finished doing. At times my wife is coming to me and say, hold on. I just hold my hand like this. And then she returns, she revises on the spot. Why? I say a thought is flowing right now. I must pen down in a hurry. If you engage me now, it evaporates. So I'm sorry. And she reverses back. What point are we making right here? Ensure that you give your task the very best. Insist. And whatever we are saying now does not claim that we are there yet. Because it is a journey. Am I communicating at all? Nobody should misunderstand this. It's a journey that is ongoing. In Proverbs chapter 4, verse 18, it says, the path of the just is shining light that shineth more and more unto the path. I'll come to that shortly. And then Matthew chapter 5, verse 15, it says, let your light so shine. Let your light so shine. Never allow mediocrity to be your identity. Can I say that again? Never allow mediocrity to be your identity. Never allow mediocrity to be your identity. Never allow mediocrity to be your identity. Number 6, we said that before, keep on learning. Keep on learning. That is, you want to get the best out of your work life. Keep on learning. Keep on striving to do better. Keep on learning better ways of doing things. Keep on learning. Keep on striving to do better. Keep on learning better ways to do things. Whatever you do, keep learning, keep improving. We read it already. Proverbs 4:18, the path of the just is a shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. And Philippians chapter 3 and in verse 13. Philippians 3 and in verse 13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before. Forgetting those things which are behind, I am reaching forth unto those things which are before. Just keep on learning. And finally, number 7, be open to feedback and appraisals. If you want to get the best out of your work life, be open to feedback and appraisals. Someone said that feedback is the breakfast of champions. Be open to feedbacks and appraisals. Most times when some people get feedbacks, they become very angry. They think it's a criticism. No, be open to feedback and appraisals. What are people saying about you? What are they saying about what you do? What are they saying about you? What are they saying about what you do? And I categorize it into 3 or 4 categories of people you must get this feedback from. Number 1, your clients, your customers, those you serve. What is their feedback? Don't be angry when they say this or that. What is their feedback? Are they saying your services are too expensive, or you don't have a human face, or whatever? Your clients, your customers. Second is your subordinates, people working under you. They will have feedbacks for you. And they may not say anything until you give them the license to do so. They may think that you take it personal if they say something. Your subordinates. Third is your superior officers or bosses. Your superior officers or bosses. Feedback. The person you are working in. You know, in the book Career and Workplace Wisdom, I gave a counsel that someone should just go to your boss and ask your boss, is there anything you want me to do that I'm not doing? Is there anything I'm doing that you don't like me to do anymore? Is there something you want me to do differently? One of our members here carried this book and is now a top star in her banking institution. One lady in America, New York, heard that and went to her boss in the office and said, I came to ask you some questions, sir. Is there anything I'm doing you don't want me to do? Is there anything you want me to do that I'm not doing? Is there something you want me to do differently? I just want to make the work easy for you. She said that to her boss. And the boss said, oh, I wish it was another employee that was asking me this question. There is nothing I want you to do you are not doing. There is nothing you are doing I don't want you to do. And there is nothing I want you to do more. Just keep on doing the way you are doing. If it was this other person, I would have known what to answer them. That end her promotion, end her shifts. So you must be open to this kind of feedbacks from the clients, from your subordinates, from your superior officers. Number 4, from your colleagues, people you work together with. They may see things you are not seeing. I have said many times that no matter how wise a person is, you cannot see the back of your head. Somebody needs to see it for you. There are people who see things you cannot see per time. Hallelujah. And number 5, feedback from society. The people at large, just general people. They may not be in any of those categories, but from society generally. What do they say? And by the time you get such feedbacks, you are qualified to be a champion. Conclusion: rise and walk knowledgeably. Rise and walk knowledgeably. And no force on hell can stop your shining and your glory. Arise, shine, for your light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. Is there somebody who received anything today? Stand on your feet in a shout of victory.